Well, salutations everybody, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand and delicious with you today? I hope that this fine 22nd of July, Wednesday, the 22nd of July to be exact, is treating you all good, grand and delicious, and that all of your desires midway throughout the week have been hitting you exactly as you mean for them to continue. For myself, it's been a good old day, you know yourself, nothing too exciting, just kept to the regular scheme of things, kept happy, kept grand, kept, in my normal vibe of things, trying to bounce around, trying to stay in good, grand and delicious moods, you know yourselves, keeping her up and bouncy and leaving around that way. We are, once again, using the big bollocks of a headset, so if I end up doing push-ups or anything like that, we'll deal with that when we come to it, but that's for future Crac's problem. I suppose I should end up saying, Arctic Strawberry Fox, thank you so much for getting the first, and Senior Webby, thank you so much for coming in as well. To both of you, how is life treating you? To anyone else that comes in as well, please remember to end up discussing as much as we can do. I suppose we'll give it out as we mean to continue. If you haven't, my friends, give the Arctic Strawberry Fox a follow as well. Absolute scholar, always up for the crack, always good conversation. So awesome, in fact, that even scene.gg wants to give you a delay. It's out of prayer that the voice will just make you too enthralled. But all has been going good, grand and delicious. We've been enjoying ourselves, keeping the crack down 90. Applied for a number of jobs again. Have another interview now set up for a job on Friday. So we'll see how that ends up going. Hopefully all good, grand and delicious. Something can end up coming true. We haven't heard anything back from the other positions that we were looking into either, so we're still waiting on them. There does come a point in time where we need to discuss other forms of attributes, at which point you know yourself, we'll see what ends up happening, but that's for me to worry about and see how the crack ends up going. But until then, I'm just going to sit down here, enjoy the crack, play some games, keep her good, grand and delicious, keep her light and happy, you know yourself, and continue on that way. Speaking of light and happy, by the way, my friends, if you haven't, give Senior Webby Coon a follow as well. Another absolute scholar, fantastic streamer when they end up doing it. Was doing a couple of Bob Ross. Was doing a Bob Ross live stream the last time that they were on. I think they plan on doing another one of them soon enough, which should be a good bit of crack. So we'll see how it all ends up coming together for them when that ends up occurring, which will be nice. And then we'll see how things end up rotating that way. In the world of culture and everything that ended up coming down that way, I still have yet to watch The Odyssey. We'll get to it soon enough. In football, Pep Guardiola is supposedly being contacted by Italy to become the new Italy manager, which I think would be daft considering the players that are available to Italy. But hey, be interesting to see him as an international manager. And additionally, I believe we're coming to the final boss, kinda, of wonderful, bear with us. Okay, cool, now she's back. The final boss of the Conquest of Creation route. I think this is the end of Elysium, which where it says that it's going to do, so we'll see. Did you say coming? You're coming, can I watch? I mean, Melons, you can always end up watching, my friend. It's a pleasure to end up having you in. Is it all going good, grand and delicious with you? My friends, if you haven't, give V Melons a follow as well. Another gent and scholar, another unbelievable bit of crack. Wait a minute, did I get that one mixed up, Melons? It is gent, right? Or am I getting that one mixed up? Did it just stall? Or is this clip meant to stall like this?
Nope.
I think you just paused. Nope, that's me. It's like that. Okay. Well, hey, clips be clips. But we're here now, going into this final section here of the map that we're in, and we'll see how things end up going. We have our team set up, ready to go, and see how it ends up coming together. Let's hope that it's good, grand, and delicious and all. I suppose I should end up asking to yourselves, how is life treating you? Is your Wednesday going good? Has your week been treating you kind? I hope that it has. Myself, Melons, you know, I'm kept going, been hitting the game, been keeping myself up to snuff, enjoying life, trying to keep on the bright and narrow side of things, and just continuing on that way, you know? Contemplating life, the universe, and everything in it, but that contemplation comes with revelations, and, you know, the revelation is, I got a stronger brew of coffee. But what about yourself? Has anything exciting been happening with you? I hope that the Craic is treating you nicely. Pizza party check-in. And hell yeah, enjoy life. You only get one. Indeed, money. And thank you again so much for doing the check-in, my friend. How is life treating you? Is it going good, grand, and delicious? Since the last time we were talking.
Once we offer the 3
We're
keys.
now going to see what ends up happening when we offer our 3 keys here and go on to what could be the final boss. Because it said that this was a point of no return, so I'm guessing this is the final boss, but I could be wrong up this route. Connor, thank you so much for the biddies, my friend. Have a great day. Unbelievable then coming down to it. If you can have a great day, try to have a great day. Ooh, what is this?
At last, we are free to walk the path to the Empyrean.
Okay,
There
this is
lies
a
the
new
end
design.
and the beginning. The source of the eternal light that reforges our world.
This is really cool, this design.
The Nahodino.
Yeah, but Connor, Money, how is life treating both of you? I hope it's going good, grand, and delicious as we're continuing on this way. Myself, it's all been good. Just continuing on, keeping everything happy, keeping everything grand. Playing some RPGs that end up giving you top processes of the existentialism of life.
Do not forget, some aim to usurp your newfound reign.
Ooh, thank you, Katie.
Show them no hesitation.
Nothing like a bit of Ishka. How are you doing today, my dear? I hope that the Craic is treating you nicely. I hope it's good, grand, and delicious with you. A random angel is walking around with these 2 schmucks.
Tokyo abided by your god's whims, yet it was destroyed. Is that Bethel's justice?
God, you're so sanctimonious.
Inevitable.
Can you crack me in
God's
2?
anger
I
burns
mean,
many
spend an
and
hour with
spares
me, we
none.
might end up coming back to that one, Helen.
Silence, Angel!
But give it
I
a
fight
try,
to restore
anyways.
Tokyo no matter what some sick god desires. I'll do everything I can to bring it back.
You just turned really angry there, my friend. You've no real
Hear him
reason to.
well, messenger. The world belongs to a host of the divine, not some misguided dictator.
Okay. Oh, okay, so you're able to kill an angel like that. Not too bad. It would have been nice if the game done some of this as we were actually, you know, going up the goddamn tower. You know, to each their own. How are things, Lammy? How is the sexiest lamb both sides of the Atlantic treating us today? I hope that the Craic is treating you nicely, my friend. I hope it's going good, grand, and delicious. We're here just getting into what could and probably should be the final section of Shin Megami Tensei V Conquest of Creation route, and we're just enjoying the Craic and seeing how it goes. It's another day, another dollar, another bit of fun, and we're just sitting here enjoying the fun and seeing how it ends up coming. What about yourself? How is life treating you? Has anyone anything exciting planned for the rest of their week?
I'm here to do what needs to be done, even if I stray.
God, all of these human characters are such fucking weeaboo
It
tits.
doesn't matter, so long as we win.
God's word remains unchanging. As Archangel, I am sworn to defend it. And if I must
But you're no longer
taint
going to
myself
be
as
an
Ahobino
archangel.
to do so, then we shall carry out his will as one.
So it's funny that how it ends up turning around stating that you carry out the will of God by literally going against all of God's words. So two absolute schmucks. This I don't like. This is why I don't like about this story so far. The roots are kind of a bit
This one,
skewed the
a
wrong way.
staunch believer in the Creator's order.
You spent monies.
Even
What did you
defying
spend
his
your
will
monies
to
on,
enforce
Katie, if you
it.
don't mind me asking?
One
Although we're
side
neutrals, this is gonna be
desires the
interesting.
throne for a land reborn anew, while the other of old.
I mean, you have an interesting taste in stuff, Katie. My Pet Monster, Football Monster 14 plush. You have a unique taste in stuff. That wouldn't be my cup of tea now, Katie, but I can't say anything. As we know from past experiences. I wasted money on Snake in a Box.
Young man. Young man.
So
Are
there
you
is
well?
that. You know?
You suddenly stopped moving. Nothing I said would reach you. But if it was nothing...
I mean, I still think the thing that I've spent
Let us keep
money
moving.
on that I enjoy the most, I keep him around with me. I didn't even spend money on him. A friend ended up giving it to me. His
thought you'd
little
be here.
Ultron here.
Nice work clearing the way to the Imperium.
You can
Now,
tell how interested I am in
Onward,
the story.
my brother. For the throne and all the world is now the Amatsukami's.
Well, I mean, you have to beat me.
Hold it! There's no need for all that. We'll just entrust everything to God. You're the smart guy here, right? It's been bugging me since the summit. Zeus and Odin were big-time gods, but both of them wanted it all.
Yeah.
They were never gonna play nice.
No
So what
bother
do you
money.
think is gonna
Thank you
happen in
so
your
much for the
world
lurk.
of
That's
God?
actually a really good emote for lurking, to be honest. Just the money shot with the lurk in the middle of it. One of my proudest moments, I got you to spend money. I know,
You know
my
these
cheap
gods will
ass. You
eat
actually
each
managed to
other
convince me to
alive.
spend money, Katie.
They will never see
For those of you
eye to
wondering,
eye.
that's what better moderator.
But here's the thing.
She managed to
just let the
convince me to
creator
do
do
the
his
impossible.
work,
She managed me to open my fucking
Everyone will
wallet.
get their fair share.
The only thing that tends to get me to spend my money on my wallet is dice, and I don't even play many dice games anymore.
All-knowing, ever steer us wrong.
Gotta go. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Well, thank you so much, Fox. Have a fantastic
He
time
speaks the
yourself.
truth.
I hope you enjoy the
And
crack
protecting this
and have a
divine
fantastic
order
time.
has ever been my
just remember
sacred duty
to
as
Shlong Gafol, and
archangel.
as always, my friend, Pogue Mahone.
Yet I see that in my fettered angel form, I cannot hope
Happy out.
to
I mean, if you're
prevail
able to make
against
them,
you.
that's the way to end up doing. Most of
That
mine
much
I ended
I
up making.
concede.
2 of them Lammy ended up making, and we go and we see how we end up enjoying things as we
Before the
continue on, you know?
Almighty And the world he gave us, I shall embrace darkness as a fallen angel.
Huh. Are there actually more fallen angels in Catholicism than Lucifer? Or is Lucifer the only fallen angel? Because there's no bloody way she's transforming into Lucifer. It'll be interesting to see what she transforms into, but there's no way it's Lucifer. Oh yeah, that's different. Loses her crown. Has wonky eyes. Ooh, okay. That's a nice visual. I wonder what the symbolism of this is. But the law patriarch
tell me,
basically
Leon.
ends up looking like a devil.
I will uphold God's will at all costs, even if it condemns me and severs me from his grace.
Well, it's going to. You've literally
Just
become
like
evil.
that serpent in the garden.
Abdiel. No matter how much you
I do
change
wish there
on
was
the
more of a
outside,
reason why this
your
schmuck
faith
ended
as an
up,
archangel
you know.
is unshakable.
Maybe the Conquest of Vengeance route does that, but we'll see.
Fruit with God's name upon your lips. Even so, the new world is mine to create. And when my world of infinite gods is born, we will protect Japan far better than you ever could.
Become awfully selfish, my man.
Not so fast. Sounds like you forgot
Oh, I forgot about
us.
this tit. No bother,
Indeed.
Mystical. How
The
are things
Imperium
going? It is a
throne is
pleasure to have
rightfully
you in. The Club
ours.
98 crew are a
Though, of
wonderful
course,
bunch of people.
we have
Always up for
something
the
a
crack,
little
always up for the
different in
gish.
mind
You
for
know,
it.
With my own two hands, I
you
will
know,
destroy
always
that
up for a bit of
throne.
fun. So pleasure to have you
And
coming in, my
humanity
friend.
will shape their own
What type
world.
of stuff do you end up doing yourself? Feel free to let us know a bit about yourself whilst we're watching this particular cutscene take place. I'm doing good, my man. Just enjoying the crack, sat down here and seeing how things end up going. You know yourself. Watching a cutscene now that is it? I don't know why we're letting everyone end up going in first. By the way, we literally cleared the way for them to get up here. Why are we letting them go in first? But hey. But I hope that you all is going well with you, Egg. How is life treating you nowadays? And Mystical too. How is your Wednesday going? I hope it's good, grand, and delicious. Hard to hear from my forklift. I'm working. I'm watching for. No bother, my friend. You don't need to worry about that at all. Focus on the forklift, because I once watched a man in a forklift driving into the same window 5 days in a row. They knew that it was going to happen so often that they managed to bring a person in to fix the window on every single day.
You have fought through the opposing forces of chaos and order. Here at the end of all things, where do your loyalties lie?
Hey,
What
at least you're
path
careful, my man.
does your heart long for?
Oh, it's actually telling us which way we end up going. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy the throne. I don't know what that does, but it seems like the neutral route. I'm surprised it lets you swap your order right now, because that's obviously law, that's chaos, and this is neutral. I'm actually surprised it lets you swap right now, but I suppose whilst we're here and a couple of people have come in, we might as well end up giving a couple of shout-outs whilst I let that linger on its decision. So my friends, if you can do, please give the magnificent Lammy a follow as well. Great streamer, always up for the crack, always up for a good bit of fun and the whole lot, as you can see here. You do, you always have to get the penguin's attention, don't you?
Do something and he won't let me touch it.
I mean, that's what she said. It's always been a problem with me whenever I'm trying to do something and they won't let me touch it.
No,
You know,
ow.
and it's for their benefactoring as well, you know.
That's the D. That's
Awkward
give me the
bastards.
D. No, not the D. The D. Spare us, peasants.
At some point in time, I'll make the command, but for now, that'll do. Good to see you too, lovely, and hope whatever making you feel a bit meh and resolves itself soon. DMs are open if you need to unload. It's good and lovely. Ah, the joys of it. On top of that too, obviously they're lurking now, but they've come in a couple of times, so we like to give a shout out where we can. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to catch one of their streams yet, so this is going to be one of my first chances to see a clip of them if they have one. My friends, Money Shot has obviously come in and had a bit of conversations with us, so we might as well share the love back to our pizza party aficionado, who is coming in. It would help if I wrote the command right. So end up spreading your love that way as well, my friends. Put it on there. Clip of Fortnite, so not too bad. At least that looks like Fortnite to me.
Boys, I'll see y'all in a minute. I'll eliminate myself.
Huh.
What are you still in the game for?
Sorry about that. Two people almost crashed.
Spawned me under the map, and I jumped in the water and it eliminated.
It's nothing like when you end up seeing an almost accident happen outside of your house. I suppose for those of you that are Fortnite fans, how have you been finding the grind this cycle of sprites? I haven't touched the game since the new sprites ended up coming out, so I have no idea if they're harder to get, if they're easier to get, what the orientation of them are. I've played for the first time, was quite fun, bro. I like Fortnite. I just haven't played it in a while. It's not normally my cup of tea. It's not that I don't like the game, it's that I'm not particularly good at those type of games. And unless I had multiple versions of the same sprite, I'd never bring one in with me, you know? I have not played since the Simpsons update, but the sprites make me want to jump back in, at least for this season. Based on everything I know about them, Spot, by the way, I should ask, which do you prefer to be called, Mystical or Spot? But based on what I know about them, they make the game interesting, and I know that supposedly the game is getting a kind of new design map coming up for the next season as well, so it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening with it. I only play Reload. I like sweaty lobbies. The joys of that. Hey, if you're good enough for them, and you're able to do sweaty lobbies, you should do. Good morning, Craic. Just dropping in to say hi while I have a minute. Well, no bother. And my friends, if you can do, give Magna a follow as well. Another great streamer. Recently there finished Octopath Traveler 0.
Hey, Minnie!
On one of my humble bundles, I ended up getting Octopath Traveler 2. So I need to play that at some point in time. I have Octopath Traveler Conquest of Champions on the mobile phone here, and I do play that every now and again. It's actually not a bad gacha game, other than the fact that it has, you'd want to search a tier list because power creep is bad in that game. Like, very, very bad. If you have minions that are even 2 years old, the power creep is insane. They've recently released reworks of the Final Fantasy 6 characters into the game, and my god, are they strong. Gotta run. Hopefully I make it back. GG's. No bother, Money. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a fantastic time. Look after yourself while you're away, as is always the case. Shlán Gafola, my friend. She didn't want to pop up for me. Give us 1 second. Pogue Mahone. Yeah, power creep is nuts on games like that. I'm waiting for FF Resonance 2, which was based on Brave Exodus. Interesting. I'd love for someone to go and make a kind of new version of Brave Frontiers. I used to love that mobile game with a passion. The art assets, the whole lot was gorgeous. Wow. Wow, you're in a mood today, Katie. What has jumbled your jimmies? My hand-eye coordination is not as fast as it used to be when I was younger, so I don't play too many first-person shooter games. Hey, same as. It's why I love these type of games, if I'm honest. I love Shin Megami Tensei. I love these slower games where you're just able to relax. You're able to enjoy yourself. It's a bit more strategic in the nature of what you end up doing. Those type of things, you know?
To me. Thus will I await you beyond heaven.
Even if I really don't like the way this game's story is working out, you know, that's a different kettle of fish. I'm gonna wait till next month to start a really long RPG again. Which one are you thinking, Magna? If you don't mind. Oh no, Matt, this game is very, very good. It's pretty. It has, I haven't played Metaphor Refantasio, but it has the best gameplay of the series, but this story is lesser to some of the others, I have to admit. Ooh.
It has been a long journey.
I've heard about that game, but I haven't actually experienced any of it. So I might have to look into that myself. I wonder if we get this character here, because this looks nicer than Ao.
A path of light that leads Nahobino to the highest heaven. And yet, it appears your heart does not seek creation.
Nope.
But that very creation is the will of the universe itself.
Oh, I went against this tit. That's beautiful.
One who denies that
I thought she was the neutral one. That's hilarious that I go against her too. So we have to fight this tit. At some point.
You carry an entire world's potential, yet you do not use it. You must not proceed.
The fact that we don't want to do anything, the fact that we're apathetic annoys her, which is hilarious.
You stand against the
Three of the
will
most
the
apathetic
universe
characters
itself.
I've ever seen in a Shin Megami Tensei game, and one of them is annoyed about the fact that I decide to be apathetic, is irony of the highest degree. Is she gone from here? Wow! Okay, she actually left. Oh, well, you wouldn't have wanted to have made her your top healer, would you? That's the first time I've seen that happen in a while. Is this boss seriously saying, why aren't you using your massive power? That makes me angry. Yes. Yes, you have more power than everyone that's after coming by us here. Why aren't you using it? Is literally what she's saying. Also, by the way, I was completely wrong. This isn't the final boss. So, I thought we might be going into the final boss. We still have more dungeon to go, which is absolutely hilarious, but we'll see. Now, this isn't the first time that Shin Megami Tensei has gotten nippy at the player for being apathetic. Shin Megami Tensei has a tendency to get annoyed at the player if you don't choose a side. Like, neutral is a 100% route, and in most cases in the games, when you go neutral, the game treats you like an asshole because you're being an asshole. Choose a side, you nitpicky fuck. but in this particular case, I hate both sides so much that I couldn't be arsed joining them.
Young man, we should be able to do it.
Also, it means that I'm able to kill all three of them, hopefully, because all three of them deserve to die. God, what the hell is happening with our road today? It's bloody wedged.
Young man.
Persona 4 and its final boss want to talk about being apathetic. Persona 3 is the prime example of that one. You're damn right on 3. Then again, Persona 3 having Nyx as the final boss, in my opinion. By the way, spoilers for those of you that didn't bloody know. We can buy grimoires? That's surprising. Huh.
Look into
Say.
Only happened because humanity stopped giving a crap. Yes. It's a bit more complicated than that, but you're not wrong on that one, Magna. It's more that Persona 3 happened because humanity, how do you describe it? Persona 3 happened because humanity started to eat upon itself. There wasn't an ambition to grow properly. And as a result of which the third hour happened because people were stopping ambition. So it was more, not that they stopped giving a crap about ending, it's that they stopped ambition, which is stupid. So the goddess of death just decided everyone was better off dead than alive because they weren't willing to do enough. Also, by the way, look at this map as the ads come up. It's gorgeous. I thought the dark word was because the human collectively had a wish, silent wish to die. More that they had a wish not to die, but they had a wish not to. So the dark hour was more, not that everyone had a wish to die. It was that people without ambition couldn't continue forward. So people had become apathetic, people had become stale, people were happy with where their life was actually going and they weren't willing to progress. So it was more of a viewpoint of people were, because people weren't fighting anymore, because they were willing to sit back and rest on their laurels and not actually stand up for what they believed in. The dark hour became a thing, where those that do stand by their convictions, Persona users, fight to stop apathy. So, like, in the grand scheme of things, is the desire not to do something the desire to die? No. The desire not to do something ultimately leads to an element where you're as well die because you're not at anything. So it was more of the viewpoint of people just became too apathetic more than people wanting to die. It's just that Nyx basically said, okay, if you're being apathetic, then there's no point in you being alive, so we'll just kill you. Do you get me? Also, thank you so much for the hydrate, Minnie. How are things? Yeah, Nyx's whole point is that, and that's Straga's point as well. Whole point is if you're not willing to try, then you're not willing, then you shouldn't be there. My friends, if you can give our good friend of the channel, Minnie Seeley, a follow. The one clip wonder is always up for the crack, always up for the gish and the whole lot. So if you can give them a follow, show the love as you can do there as well.
Boom.
And then another friend of the
I
chat
wonder
after
who got
coming
the last kill.
Daddy Walt himself. Grandmaster Sexy himself, owner of the Club 98. If you can give him a follow as well. I'll do the shout out just in 1 second.
I know who got the last kill.
Apologies about that. Phone call ended up coming in. But my friends, as we were talking beforehand, and we gave you the suspense of being able to see the Grandmaster Sexy himself. If you haven't, give the owner of Club 98, the phenomenal Senior Walt, a follow. And who has picked a glorious clip with glorious...
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb.
How do we put this? Glorious... assets on display in the game. Deliver Up, I believe it's called. Looked like a good bit of crack when you were playing it the last time you were alive there, Walt. But genuinely, give him a follow if you can do, my friends. A gent and a scholar, always up for the crack as well. Pork, steaks, chip, and peas, my man. I mean, to be fair, steaks are gorgeous. I need to end up having more steaks in the near future. It's one of the things that I've been lacking on for the last wee while. I need to go to a proper butcher's, get some Angus beef steaks, and just enjoy the devouring them. Get some, a friend of mine turns around and says that you should get some peppered corned butter to put onto the steak, and that makes the steak even better than any other options that end up coming around there. But I haven't had any experiences cooking that way, so who knows, maybe in the future we'll end up trying it. Now, I must say, this area feels a lot more like a final area than what... Oh my god, Demeter. Oh, you want something again? Can we finally end up getting this tit? Oh my god. Okay, what do you want, Demeter?
Oh, it can't be.
I approached you that you might get rid of those evil demons in my way, but at the end of it all, I was planning on killing you myself. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Oh, what a bitch. What a bitch. But in the end of it all, I was planning on killing you myself. That's hilarious. No bother, Lammy. You never need to apologize about that at all. Sure, it's all fine. Hopefully the cosplay is going okay for you. Is this still the nightmare one, or is this the mouse one? Whichever one it is, I hope that it's going somewhat okay for you, my dear. But yes, the fact that Demeter was planning to kill us is absolutely hilarious.
My.
Nope, they're all caught up. No bother whatsoever. Thankfully. Very soon Zeus will be here. He knows just how strong you are. He's holding... What do you mean? We've already beaten Zeus. Wait, is Zeus found his Snahobino? I mean, yes, but we've already beaten Zeus.
Harvest time.
Okay, so we're after getting Demeter, so that's nice. And then we're going to face Zeus, but we've already beaten Zeus, so we're fighting Zeus again? I was thinking I'd be the better man, let you have the throne. But if you can be my mortal counterpart, that changes everything. I once supported a human called the... Ooh, does anyone know who this human is? I might as well search it up, because I have no idea who this is. So, DHULQARNAYN. So the Dual Quahan, the two-horned one, a righteous and powerful king mentioned in the Surah Al-Kif of the Quran. Granted vast resources by God, he traveled the earth east and west to establish justice. He notably built an impenetrable iron barrier of molten copper to protect vulnerable communities from the destructive forces of Gog and Magog. While the exact identity has been heavily debated, the primary theories include that it might have been Alexander the Great or Cyrus the Great. That's hilarious. Well, no bother, Magna. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll enjoy ourselves while we can. Just remember, my friend, make sure your crack is 90. Shlán Gafola, and as always, Pug Mahone, my friend. Also, yes, I know people said it earlier on there, but the bloody Legend ZA Chikorita is really, really cool. I know there was this big argument happening there previously that Chikorita is one of the worst designed Pokemon that Pokemon has ever done, and the reason for it is, and you're never going to unsee this the minute that I do it, the reason why Chikorita is the worst designed Pokemon of all time is Chikorita is literally just a thumb. Look at Chikorita. Look at Minnie's icon. Look at me. It's literally just a thumb with legs. Like, it's hilarious when you think about it. It's literally just a thumb with legs. I love that. I love that stupid design viewpoint when you look at it. Oh yeah, but anyways, at least we know who this is. So a legendary warrior that ended up being put down as other people. So, but let's just destroy Zeus anyway and see how things end up going. Craic, you MFer, don't you disrespect Chikorita. Hey, to be honest, I think, like, I don't have a problem with Chikorita's design. I love Bayleaf's design. I didn't have a problem with Meganium's design, but I always thought Meganium's design was a little boring. So I always, like, my favorite starter from Johto is Cyndaquil. But I'm a basic bitch. And for the first 4 generations, my favorite was, in fact, the fire starter. Charizard is my favorite of Gen 1. Tyranitar is my favorite of Gen 2. It is, depending on the day, a mix between Mudkip and Torchic. Because Blaziken is awesome, but I love Swampert. For Generation 3, it just is Chimchar and Empyrean in Generation 4. I don't like the look of Emboar in Generation 5, so we go with Superior. In Generation 6, I think it is Greninja. Deliphox doesn't actually look that good to me. And then Generation 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well, we don't really know the 10 ones yet, but I haven't actually played 7, 8, or 9. Even though I play Pokemon on my phone there, and I couldn't tell you what the names of them are off the top of my head, sadly. But, whilst we're waiting, level 82, Senior Zeus. He's stronger than the last time we faced him. So can we beat him again the same way as we did the last time? Time shall tell. Have you been playing much in the last wee while, Minnie? Have you been doing any Marvel Rivals? Have you been doing any Fortnite? What has your festivities been for the last wee while, if you don't mind me asking?
How's this?
I hope that the Craic has been treating you 90. We'll look to in a second as to what Demeter actually happens. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't force you to put Demeter into your actual main squad. Okay, so Demeter is level 76. While in the active party, magic attacks used by Lady, Megami, or Themes may become critical hits. Interesting. Fully restores all allies and heals above max HP. Shiza. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Huh. Okay. Sounds like a good healer, if I'm honest. I don't know if I'm going to bother making her into a healer, because it requires a good bit of essence fusion if we're not going to actually fuse her from scratch, and I don't know if I'm going to bother fusing her from scratch, but we'll see. It's interesting at the moment anyways, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we've got ourselves up to the max now. I doubt he has Takunda. And we done a reflect on him, so we're just going to do the Omani critical and see what type of damage we do when I send it back. By the way, what does everyone else think of this design for Zeus? Because I actually really like it. Like, I don't think it holds much credence to the actual Zeus mythos or anything like that, but the fact that his lightning bolt is on his arm, the fact that he is technically a Reaper of Hell and ends up having the slice on his arm that turns around as well, basically showing that he's both the good and the bad of the Greek lords, Greek gods, is interesting to me. I actually kind of like the design, but I wonder what everyone else ends up thinking. What does do any of you have any opinions on how this design ends up looking? Before we end up completely destroying his ass. Oh, he blocks it. Okay, well that's nice to know. Okay, he has a lot of health. Oh, he does have Takunda. Is he an idiot? Is he as big of an idiot in this fight as he was in the other fight? I mean, there's only one way really to know, and we're as well chance our arm and see. I wonder if he's as big of an idiot in this fight as he is in the other one. Okay. Yes, he's as big of an idiot in this fight as he is in the other one. Oh god, I love when the game has absolutely horse crap AI. Yes, I love J. Jonah Jameson. I love him so bloody much. I think that might be bloody that might be one of his best performances. J.K. Simmons. I think that might be J.K. Simmons' best performance. That or what is the name of the movie? That or I need to find it. It's the movie with Miles Teller in it. I think it came out in 2013. Yes, that or Whiplash. Whiplash is a phenomenal movie if you've never watched it. It's one of the best showcases of JK. It is unfortunate that he hasn't changed his look since 2013 as a result of that, and I think as an actor he kind of needs to. Like, I equate him up there with Gary Oldman. I probably prefer him slightly more to Gary Oldman, even though I think Gary Oldman has a better range than J.K. Simmons. There's a conversation to have with a proper movie buff, which one is the better actor. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you up on my phone while I go back to sleep for a few hours. I've only slept 5 hours so far. Well, no bother, Minnie. Just keep your sweet mentionables of me in the back of your mind. Just don't get too excited thinking of me. And until such time, just remember, my friend, I have been Stupid Sexy Craic, Shlán Gafol, and as always, whilst you sleep, poke my hole, my friend. So, we'll continue on with this for the moment. He's slightly down. We are going to be able to keep up our buff by using Luster Candy by Lock in a second, so that's not too bad. Fang Breaker here. Tara, my friend! What is a crack-a-lack, my friends? If you haven't given the boss herself, the Sharkinator, the one true wielder of the crack, Mistress Tara Shark, a follow, please do. A phenomenal streamer, owner of the Shark Tank, unbelievable crack, always up for the fun, and done a absolutely fantastic interview with One Chaos Ascends earlier there on Monday. Please give her a follow. How is life treating you, my dear? I hope it's going good, grand, and delicious.
And light it up, take it up higher. Woohoo! He came in hot.
No, continue singing. I was interested. I really like that. Though it does mean now I have to play that song. What the hell is the name of that song again? I can always forget the name of that song. Higher by Tio Cruz. Okay, well that has to be played right now. So. Yeah, we'll stop absolutely everything to play Higher by Tio Cruz, because why not? Yep, there we go. Has to be done. Has to be done. I thought it was really good singing, actually. I mean, I had I look at your singing, Minnie. I thought it came across well. When you ended up giving us the image of it. Oh, God. This is an old school song. God, you got me reminiscing now about the days when I worked at a bar, Tara. Back in the days when my big ass ugly head was going around like this, just moving like this while serving people drinks. It was a nightmare when I was serving people alcohol, or pints, because I literally would be the assholes would turn around and say, "Don't shake me pint!" No, thankfully it was actually really, really good. Back in the days, as you might end up seeing from me, I'm actually a quite chunky man. Back in the days when I was in a bar, I used to be known as the ghost train. I worked as the head floor staff for a bar for 3.5 years. And in the 3.5 years, I had only ran into one person. And the one person I ran into was sat up on a high stool like this. So they were sat up on the high stool like this and just decided to get off the high stool and go, wah! They even made the noise when they got off the high stool, just went, wah! And I claned into them. And wouldn't you know, it was the owner's fucking mother. That was an awkward conversation. I almost didn't make it out alive that day. But how is your day treating you anyway, Tara? I hope the crack is treating you 90. I hope it's going good, grand, and delicious with you, my dear. Are you doing anything interesting with your day now? We're just here enjoying some Shin Megami Tensei V Vengeance Conquest of Creation. Say that 10 times fast. And fighting a fight that we've already fought before, but enjoying it all the same.
This will do.
Sleepy!
As if you...
My friends, if you haven't, please give the absolutely fantastic Sleepy a follow as well. An absolute scholar. Currently, I'm not getting mixed up on this one. Currently, the spotlight streamer, one of 2 spotlight streamers on Pizza Party. So it benefits you as well as her to go and give her a follow and give her a stream. Now, that's not a reason to do it. Her being an absolutely amazing streamer is the reason to do it. So go and give her a follow if you can do as well. How has life been treating you, my dear? I hope the crack has been treating you 90.
Get out of here! Get it! Pick it up!
Yeah, I picked them up for you.
Swiss cheese for fingers.
Well, what about you?
I never was a fan of cheese.
Extract it. I'll get it later.
There was a time when I was young that in my French class, yes, I took 4 years of French and don't even know how to say hello.
Where did you find him?
Yeah, I passed the subject.
Preston.
But went into this French class, and the teacher ended up bringing us in and plonked us down and gave us a cheese board, a cheese platter of French cheeses, and one of them was a French goat cheese. And my God, my biggest thing was, one of the things you might end up knowing with me or might not know with me is recently, in the last 3 years, I got a nasal reconstruction surgery done. So when I was young, I ended up busting both adenoids in my nose along with the upper layer of the root of my teeth. So that tooth there is actually, if I bit into an apple now, the tooth could come with me. Too much information, I know, but still. They gave us a cheese, and because I couldn't smell it, I didn't know what the hell I was getting into. It's the most pungent thing I've ever ate in my life, but I understand why people enjoy goat's cheese and stuff like that, so happy out. You like cheese after coffee, Sleepy? I mean, that's an interesting combination. I mean, the only cheese that I've ever particularly liked was cheese on pizza, and because I'm Irish, some cheese and onion crisps. Potato, cheese and onion crisps are life. Oh yeah, and I didn't get the smell of it, so I wasn't expecting it. And what's worse is the bitch knew that I didn't have any smell, knew that I didn't like cheese, and I turned around to her and says, "Be delicate to me. Be delicate to me, my dear. I'm willing to try the cheese, but be delicate." And she picked the most pungent bastard out of the whole lot of them, because she's a bitch. Funny as hell, but a bitch. Sorry. I need to say that with its colloquial term. A biatch. We do it for the reaction. She certainly fucking did, I'll tell you that. She was wetting herself laughing. She literally started laughing on the floor. She went down on her knee and she started bursting her hole out laughing. I didn't mind it though, to be honest. I thought it was gas. I thought it was a gas bit of crack. I actually respected her for doing it, if you believe that. It tells you a lot about how I look at myself, I suppose. Okay, so you've lost all of your buffs, so let's debuff you again. And considering you are,
How's this?
charged, we need to be careful about it as well, because you're going to do 1.4 times damage. So let's see how this ends up working out.
Now then.
So what would be your favorite type of cheese now, if you were to have cheese, Sleepy? If you don't mind me asking. Do you have a favorite type? Is it like Parmesan, or is it Brie, or is it whatever other variants of cheese there are? You can see my food ignorance coming true now, where I don't actually know the different types of cheese. Maybe I just swap over from playing Shin Megami Tensei and end up putting up a video and mirror it, and we just end up searching up the history of the different types of cheese. To be honest, that actually sounds like an awesome stream. I usually do stuff like double cheese on stuff. I will say, 4 cheese pizza is gorgeous when you get the right spot creating it. Parmesan. Ooh, Matt, this is gonna be interesting. Parmesan cheese elements such as that. It's really nice when you end up having the 4 cheeses in that variancy. I can admit that. She needs to give us a luster, so
Here.
on tacos, I must admit, it's an area that I haven't done enough with. Tacos. There's a region near us called Tucos, and it's a wrap taco type of establishment, and it ends up filling it to the brim. There is a name for this. I cannot remember the name of it. You know, where you end up putting your hot spices, when you end up putting in your rice, your black beans, all that type of stuff. There is a brand of those type of elements, but it's called Tucos there, and I go and I eat it every now and again. The traditional kind of, you know, quesadilla tacos, I've never actually had, you know, and I need to experiment a bit more with them. Also, we're going to wait for a minute, my friends, whilst the advertisements go on, because I know not everyone here has Nitro or has subscribers, and in games like has subscriptions. All of you people have subscribers, you lucky bastards. So all of you can do that. Damn, definitely look into it. Tacos are yummy. So what type of stuff, if I was to do it myself, because I'd have to cook the tacos, and if you get an ad, please let me know, Sleepy. What type of stuff do you put into your tacos? Because I know you can go fresh mince. Everyone turns around and says you have to have a bed of lettuce put into it, which was one of the things I never really enjoyed, lettuce and stuff like that. I'm not a big vegetable man, unfortunately. It's one of my many faults. But you know, you keep your crack up and you see how she cooks. Oh, god damn it. My gorgeous dice as well. I absolutely love my dice. So let's roll to see how sassy I'm going to be on the next reply. Pretty fucking sassy, so let's see how this goes. I like chicken or ground beef. So the only two options you can really put in there. I'm kidding. Al pastor, which is seasoned pork. Interesting. Is my fave. Then I add cheese, avocado, guacamole, and salsa. Nice. That actually sounds awesome to end up putting in the whole shebang. The guacamole, the salsa, the whole shebang. Like the tuco spot I'm on about there, you can add salsa and guacamole and all that shite to whatever you're eating there. But yeah, I know. Funnily enough, and you know, I've never ended up telling anyone where I ended up getting it. You know, and a wonderful merch store. If you end up going over to twitch.tv/Walt, go over to his about section and end up looking for this, you can end up seeing an incredible hat there. It works well for the hat collection. You know. Works well for the hat collection because like we do sometimes want to show off as many goddamn hats. You know. Sorry, this way. As we can. Yay! Now if only I bothered making my own merch. I am so tempted to do this, other than the fact that I can't hear the game, and other than the fact that if I literally turn the wrong way, it's going to catapult, like that. I also have the wonderful problem of my fat ass head doesn't actually fit hats. As you can see here, I love these type of hats, but my fat ass head doesn't actually fit them right. They're really bouncy. So if a gust of wind comes, they just go kablooey. But yeah, no, I actually really do like this hat. All joking is aside, the Club 98 hat that you can end up getting on Walt's Twitch stream is actually a gorgeous quality hat. I do have another one purchased that is taking its sweet ass time to arrive, but we'll see how the sharks end up feeling about it when it arrives. There's your hint. It just sits on top of those curls. Yes. And by the way, they're really bloody curly today, aren't they? They're really bloody curly today. The reason why I'm here wearing the hat is because it literally looks like I'm a mop, you know? Gum Flapper, what's a crack-a-lackin'? How is life treating you today, my friend? Is it all going good, Grant, and delicious? It's a pleasure to have you in. Tell us how you found us, big man, if you want to, and let us know a little bit about yourself. So this is a sign of my ignorance, because I have no idea where the hell you're coming from. Everyone knows you, so... I woke up reading, so I'm going to call it good. Fantastic. A shark, not too bad. Okay, so I know what I need to do with myself, Gum. What I need to do with myself as a result of this pig ignorance is this.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
But we'll fix that. Now that we know each other again, we'll see how the crack ends up treating us. I just haven't caught you in a stream yet. My apologies on that one. But I suppose since we're on the same stream team and it gives me a showcase of yourself as well, my friends, if you haven't, which I'm sure all of you have, give Grammy Gum Flapper a follow as well.
Tickled to death. It's a D&D live play of the
nice.
Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Think Homer's Odyssey meets D&D. That sounds
awesome.
super nerdy. That sounds super nerdy.
We're two completely
Too nerdy
different
for
reactions
this nerd. I'm not that kind of a nerd. I'm a different kind of nerd.
Two completely
You
different
took
reactions
Saturday
there.
off?
You turn around and says that sounds super nerdy. I turn around and says that sounds fucking awesome. Completely different reactions. Oh, I always have my dice here and ready to go. Even this will tell you how much of a nerd I am. Even my special engraced dice, you know, polo sealed in their nice little container, you know, like I am that type of nerd. But no, pleasure to have you in, my friend. So it's a pleasure to have you in, anyway. So what would you normally end up streaming when you stream Gum, if you don't mind me asking? Oh God, you've no idea, you've no idea, Lammy. The amount of shite I know could end up sinking a goddamn nation. Is the Magic the Gathering nerd. You'd love King X Karasu, if I'm honest. Nerd used as a negative term nowadays. It's a compliment. Depends on what type of nerd you are. Though I will say, one of the funniest comedy routines that I ever seen someone do was someone that went in to the history and terminology of the different type. And by the way, I give warning because it's going to sound so weird the minute I say it. So warning to be given to you. One of the funniest comedy routines I ended up with was someone who was describing the fact that there are an actual science base of the different types of pedophiles that are out there and all of the different names that ends up coming down. And he done a comedy routine about how people are wrong about the type of pedophile that they potentially are. And I know that doesn't sound like it'd be funny, but it was an hilariously funny bloody routine. Lino, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? It's a pleasure to have you in. How is life treating you? I hope that the crack is treating you 90. I suppose, do I actually have to swap over to the D&D hat for a bit so that people know that I'm a proper nerd? But or the Attack on Titan one so that people know that I'm an anime nerd? Well, to be honest, I don't actually need to go over to Attack on Titan to show that one off. I just need to show my motherfucking tattoo to show that I'm an anime nerd. Or show them the game I'm playing, I suppose. Tis a very good day, to be fair. Wednesday the 22nd of July. It's sunny here in good old Ireland, Newsaport, aka the Emerald Isle, aka Ireland. And if you want to narrow it down more than that, take me out to dinner first. But it's a pleasure to have you all in. And just so you know, CAC, the record for the number of hats worn at one time on stream is 22. I don't have 22 hats, but I do have a number of hats, so let's look. Okay, so if we're going to be a pretentious smartass and do this, Craic, I need to ask you a question that may seem sexist, but have you ever fished? Do you know if you need a license in the UK to buy fishing stuff, as you need one to fish? It depends on the region at which you're doing. There are certain destination points at which you can't fish. In general, you do need to have a license, but there are areas where you're allowed to do it without it. So unfortunately, that isn't an easy answer. That's a answer dependent on where you are. It's an answer dependent on the protocols that are put down. Like where I'm from now, anyone can fish in the local river around us, but all of the fish must be put back in to the lake. You're not allowed to actually take any of the fish because the polyculture is endangered. So yeah, it's a mixed answer question. So let's see. This is one. I'm going to cheat. This is two. Then we go with this, so we're going to cheat again. This is three. Then we're going to put this one up here as four. We're gonna cheat again and count a bandana as 5. Then we're gonna put this one down as 6. We're gonna put that one down as 7. We're gonna put this one down for 8. And then these three down for 11. So, we might end up buying more hats. So that we can end up doing that. Ah, the joys. So me trying to be a scammy bastard isn't getting away with this. Fine. Then in that case, I doubt him even at 7. Oh, crikey. It's way too hot for this crap. Oh, there's one thing about the Craic. The Craic is always willing to put in the effort. And also willing to look like an ass too, but that's the joys of it. Baseball caps. I mean, you can get loads of them, yeah, they fit somewhat nicely with each other. I could get a sponsor and end up buying a crap ton of these hats, I suppose. Nah, but we'll see. And I'm just happy to have a bit of crack with it anyway, but we'll see how the Craic ends up going. And thank you so much for bringing me into a goddamn problem that I'm going to try at some point in time. That'll be a future thing for Craic. Do you know why the pom-pom is at the top of a knitted... Do you know why the pom-pom is at the top of a knitted hat? I actually don't, Lino. What is the reason for that? Is there an actual reason? I just thought it was for aesthetics. Because actually, bear with me 1 second. I'll be back in 1 quick second. So yeah, the joys, I have myself muted. I bought this gym hat at my local gym, and it has the pom-pom on it as well. So what is the actual reason for the pom-pom? It's the easiest way to wrap up loose ends and finish it off. Oh, so it is just for aesthetics. Nice to know. That's nice to know. And it gives people something to grab when they go to snatch the hat off your head in entering dining rooms. I mean, that's true as well, Gum. That's true as well. It is something to end up snatching off. Nothing quite like it. No habala muto. This is a made-up language. Huh? Are you one of those people that has worked tirelessly hard to design their own language? Because I hear that every twin supposedly ends up having their own made-up language. Lammy, is this true? You hablo mitito es lipo redo. Is that a made-up language as well, or is that something else? I love how I searched that up and AI Google literally just started spouting Portuguese at me. Translation, I don't understand, muted. Ah, okay. Brothers and sisters can as well. No, how about the silencer? That's Spanish. Well, as you can tell, languages are not my best friend. It's a bit from a bunch of languages. Hey, the joys of it. You see, that's kind of why I wish I knew one of the Latin-based languages, because you know all of the languages if you know them. So that's why I kind of wish I knew them. You know, like Spanish, German, Swedish, Latin. So you know at least know elements of the other languages. Como estes, Craic? The joys. No idea what that means, I just know that I've heard it. Senior Ducky Poo, what is a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you today, my friend? I think you're a bruising for losing the lead moderator position, Duck. I mean, Katie was in here before you, and Lammy is in here now as well. There are people gunning for your title, Senior Duck. You're going to have to be careful. If you want to translate, then use delete. Really? I just typically just go on to bloody Google Translate and do that. Speaks like a southern old lady. I can't do accents for the fucking life of me. I am trash at accents. Absolutely trash at accents. And I really wish I wasn't, but I'm trash at them. Okay, well, we're going to summon Mephisto for a bit, because why not show off him? Back to Zoe. Oh, sorry, deep. Deep what? Deep nothing. How are we all? Can't be worse than me. Well, what's wrong with you today, Senior Duck? You're normally so chirpy. Well, do you want to know something interesting, Lammy? I'm not sorry.
Your turn. Go!
DLIP is a site that translates better than Google. Interesting. I'll have to look into it because I haven't heard of it. If I'm honest, I haven't done that. Duck meant about accents. I can't do accents either. Ah, yeah, the joys of it. Yeah, no, I wish I was good at accents. I'm just not. I'm atrocious at them. Atrocious at them. I'm just myself. Me, myself, and I, and that's about the height of what you're getting off of me.
It's time!
Well, we'll search up Deeple in the future and end up using that as a potential option. Not sponsored, but I guess. If Deeple wants to get a sponsor from CraicAttackCentral, you can contact me on www.CraicAttackCentral.com, where all of my blogs are associated. You can contact me via Whisper on www.twitch.com/CraicAttackCentral. You can DM me on Discord, at which point I do not know the link and ain't searching it up. Or you can end up messaging me at www.CraicAttackCentral@gmail.com. For all of your business-related needs. See, I can do sponsorships, just no one has bothered their ass to ask me yet. I wonder if the Derek will work. Like, this, I wonder if we actually will let Derek hit him. Nope. At least we know. At least we know. Oh, he's actually been hit with Mirage. Indeed, any day of the week, any day of the week. I'm always happy for people to end up coming in here. I post it on most Discords anyway, but the actual easiest way to know when I'm live is to join my Discord there, because I always post when I'm live there. Or click the follow button and end up making sure that I'm one of your key notifications. At some point in time, someone's going to get annoyed at me for clicking at them like a dog. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen eventually. I forgot that I had Omani critical set. Oh my god, it missed everyone. That's hilarious. It's because of the mirage that it missed. That's absolutely hilarious. Ooh, okay, Webby. Well,
as if you really
let's wait for this turn to end up finishing, and then I'll end up doing it for you. Okay, so big head mode we go. Let's go and get what we need for this. I dressed up specifically for you tonight as well, so... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And ain't a goddamn chance of me getting a six-pack by then. God, I wish there was. God, I wish there was. I am far too far off of a six-pack. It would take me at least another year or two, if not, in order to get a six-pack. Cracky shark do 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 do. Cracky shark do 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 do. Nope, you didn't add. Of course you didn't. Well, we'll try anyway. We're still at it, so. What, you didn't think that I was going with you? What, you didn't expect me to put on the song? I mean, you mentioned Baby Shark. Of course the song needs to go on. Just for Tara Shark, in case she's lurking, we're putting on a version of the song that actually isn't bad. Although, do I have the audio okay, actually? No, I think the game is drowning out the audio. So he had it about even. Yeah, that's slightly better, I think. Yeah, I think that's slightly better. The audio seems to be synced a wee bit better. Yeah. I need to lurk while I get my magic dailies. Well, no bother, my friend. Enjoy your lurking. Just remember, whilst you're gone, that I am indeed stupid sexy Craic. Shlán go fóill until you come back. Put on. Okay, so let's actually continue on with this fight versus Zeus and potentially end up winning it. A fight that really should not be taking me this long. I mean, there's no reason not to do the debilitate. I said what I said, gum. I ain't returning back the platitudes. Absolutely nothing wrong with a lurky lurk. Okay, we'll bring Idun out since Idun also does the luster candy. And actually does a competent heal. Now we do actually need to make Idun, you know, strong as well at some point in time, but that's future Crack's problem. Dakunda, goodbye all of your assets, and then he's loading himself up for this turn. So let's see how much damage we can do right here. Uto, the game is updating. Oh, the joys of that. I remember once I had turned around to Aura Master, the fantastic Aura Master 66. If you haven't given him a follow, by the way, do. I'll actually give the shout out to him now, even though he isn't here. I ended up contacting the fantastic Aura Master 66 about playing some Marvel Rivals, and he had turned around and he said he'd end up playing some with me that evening. Come to Marvel Rivals and the game needs to update, and the fucking update was 2 hours long. Oh, I basically blue balled the poor bastard.
Where'd I put the wood? Where'd I put the wood? Hi!
The fact that Aura's clip isn't what we say in our DMs is astonishing to me. He's always looking for the whip whenever we're talking.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, the joys of that though. A 2 hour update when you just turn around to someone and say, here, I'm going to play. And the game didn't tell me that it needed to be updated until I clicked launch. to equally add more bloody sauce to the fire. Okay. I think we win this turn. Nope, we don't. Bollocks. I know, but it happens to everyone, doesn't it? When you're ready to go for a game and then it just says that it needs to be uploaded. It's happened to me on so many times when I wanted to go live on a stream. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's damage and a half, Zeus. I mean, you're gonna die right now, but still, that was damage and a half, big man. Well, maybe not right now. I can be up for everything because I have cloud gaming and I don't need to think about updates. The joys of that, my friend. I couldn't be arsed in case of the latency issues that ends up happening with cloud gaming. That's the only reason why I avoid cloud gaming. Because I don't yet have fiber to the home here. When I get fiber to the home here, we're going live on everything again. So we'll be back on Kick. We might be back on TikTok. We'll be doing more of that. I haven't been on Kick in a while because the app has been like rampantly horrible when it comes down to resource management for the last wee while on me. But my upload's been shite for the last wee while as well, unfortunately. By the way, I love this. Ha 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 ha! Really? Really? You beat me twice, you magnificent bastard! Me? About last night. Is that related to me, Duck? Yeah. Yeah, it is actually why I didn't go live. That and my mood was down. My energy was low.
Till next time.
No bother, Money. It's a pleasure to have you back, my friend.
Perfect.
How is the Craic treating you? As we go into an advertisement, my friends, and as we stated before, with the advertisement, we like to wait and see what ends up happening after the advertisements. Just so everyone ends up getting a proper viewpoint. We wait for the advertisements to end up coming true. So, just while we're waiting, I'm going to go back into the game and doing some slight stuff like healing, getting ourselves set up, going into the Cathedral of Shadows to see what the fusion capability is for Zeus. Now that it says that we're actually able to fuse them. And potentially look at improving a couple of other fusions, but we shall see, I suppose. Okay, and with this, the advertisements have finished, and we are back, my friends.
To the world of shadows, where demons gather.
I have to check the timing of this delay. I don't know why it's taking as long as it is for the advertisement screen to finish up. It's taking a good minute longer than it's meant to. Huh. Anyways, what we got from things is Zeus and his up there. We can't fuse him now anyway at the moment because he's 86. But he's a Drain Elect user. He is a physical move that lowers attack and defense by 1 hit on all enemies. So he's our new debuffer. That's nice to know when we get him. Confusion and Seal, severe electric move that ignores and pierces through. He's going to be a monster and a half when we end up getting to him. Okie dokie. So, with that being the case, the other essence that we've seen... Steady, my friend! What's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you? I hope it is, my friends. If you haven't, give Steady TTV0 a follow as well. Always a bit of crack when they end up coming into the stream. Always up for the good old fun and the grand old conversations. How is life treating you, my friend? I hope it is going good. A clip from Moss the Forgotten Relic. I haven't actually played that. How did you find it, my friend? Isometric top-down display is very, very interesting.
No!
I'm doing good, my friend. I'm enjoying the crack. Here, just enjoying Shin Megami Tensei V, Vengeance, Conquest of Creation route, and just having good times with good people. And I mean, what more could you end up asking for than good times with good people? I mean, all the riches in the world, an infinite amount of money, blackjack and hookers, and a lot of other stuff, I suppose. But what more in general could you end up asking that doesn't make you appear like an absolute materialistic ass? That's a horrible joke. Oh, God, I'm not funny. Laughing at my own crap, but I'm not funny. So there's the mighty Zeus ready for us. We're 2 levels off of Uriel joining us. Oh, interesting. We need you for there, and Demeter to end up making Zeus. That's hilarious. They're making you use Demeter to get Zeus, which is funny as hell considering you need to resummon Demeter to use their combined skill, even though there are better combined skills than it. Like, greatly recover all allies above max HP. Sounds good in theory, but, like, this one, like... I don't know. Like, her skill just does the same thing anyway and heals you above max, so... New Halo tomorrow, so pumped. Combat Evolved. Is it a new Halo? Or is it a remake of the original Halo? I haven't been paying attention to Combat Evolved, I must admit, sadly. I'd have less than no chance of getting a key for it, and I can't afford it, and I wasn't a big Halo buff when I was growing up, so, like, it doesn't have nostalgia on me to grab, sadly. But let me know. Is it a remake of the original game? Or is it something else? But yeah, it does look like a good bit of crack, to be fair. Is it Bungie that's making it? Actually, let me check that. Halo Combat Evolved. No, it's Halo Studios, so Bungie's no longer in charge of it. So that means Halo Studios dying very fucking quick. Yes, it is a remake of the original game. I think. Is a faithful yet modernized remake of Halo Combat Evolved campaign. Experience the original story rebuilt in definition with third person with brand new 3 mission adventure with Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. Yep, it's a remake. That's what I thought. Looks look good though. Looks very, very good. Looks very, very good. I do wonder though if, like Assassin's Creed, which to be fair, I wasn't going to get it anyway, but like Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, if they're going to put in a 4-part battle pass just to have a battle pass in the goddamn game, which just in general I don't like the idea of, but we'll see. There's a lot of Assassin's Creed Ubisoft mischief that I don't particularly like. I wasn't expecting to have to fight these schmucks, but hey, let's see how we do against these. Meligzictor, I have no idea what they mean. Assassin's Creed BF is Beast. BF? ACBF is Beast. What's BF mean in that case? Oh, Black Flag, yes. Duh. I fucking mentioned Black Flag. Duh. Have you played Resync? Or are you just talking about the original Black Flag? Steady. Emil, my friend, how are things? Well, mainly because for a long period of time there, Emil, I wasn't playing it, and I'm a stubborn old ass who spent 2.5 streams trying to beat Black Rider, refusing to level up. So that's one of the reasons. But it's a pleasure to have you in, my friend. Is it all going good, grand, and delicious? I hope that the Craic has been treating you 90. We're near the end of the game, which is good. We're a lot bloody stronger than we were back then. So, you know, the Craic is treating us 90 that way. So we see how it all ends up going. So which do you prefer? Do you prefer Resynced or the original Steady? Or do you think it matters? This is Grammy Gummy's refresh message. If it is only going to be posted every 15 minutes or so, it should be worthwhile. It is for this reason that Grammy has chosen to use every single character space available for a single chat message. That being said, this is an overtly worded lurk refresh message, which has been brought to you in response to Twitch's efforts to control the masses far beyond anything that is actually beneficial to streamers or lurkers. Happy lurk refresh. I would laugh my ass off if you would have bought in places actually posting that gum, but that's a brilliant bloody message. I mean, the World Cup did help. Emil, the World Cup did end up helping delay things, I will admit that. But nah, in general, I've just been taking my time. I've just been taking my time with the game, enjoying it, and seeing how things are. Being a stubborn old ass, spending way too long on fights. Like, today, I ended up doing the side quest here where Demeter ends up facing off against Zeus. And that fight versus Zeus took me an hour. Mainly because I was just messing with the audience and the whole lot. And why not? If you're willing to end up having fun with me, I'm willing to have fun with you. So we've just been taking it chill, enjoying the Craic and seeing how it goes. Sorry, getting a new coffee. Getting a coffee. I like the new Black Flag. Not too bad. And by the way, no worries, my friend. I have my coffee right here. I understand it. Though you might have to do slight tweaks to that message every now and again, Gum, just so that it isn't a copy and paste job. Because I have a tendency to do a copy and paste job, I do it for every stream I end up signing off on. When I do the signing off, when I feel like I'm not going to piss off the streamer, I sign off my streams with the following. As soon as I find it, with the following. So I'll come into people's chats and I'll say, okay, I have to bugger off now, and boom. And yes, I have a copyrighted because screw doing fathers on a keyboard. That's the only reason why I do it, because if I was to write it without it being on a keyboard, it's easier on the mobile because you just hold down the letter, but I have to do the fathers on a keyboard. It's Control, Alt, number, so you know, copy and paste.
Splendid.
You know, lose your head, regret life, regret the universe, regret everything in it, you know? But have you been playing anything yourself in the last wee while, Emil? Have you been enjoying your crack? Has it all been going good, grand, and delicious? I hope that all has been good with you, my dear. And I hope that if you're sticking around to enjoy me playing more of this game, that it ends up coming across as good and fun as well. I need one of those stream pads. They're handy. You can buy cheap ones. Like, you don't need to go and get a stream deck. Like, the one I have here is a mirror box. You can see it there. So, sorry. You can see here. Focus. I don't know how to actually make the thing focus, but you can see here, mirror box. You're gonna end up using that there. It has all your connective tissue shit. So like if I go to this one here, it'll move over to that, which allows me to do the likes of this.
Off! It's a direction you can fuck!
You know, or anything like that. Did you manage to get any of the endings, or is this presumably the first? It's still the first. Yeah, it's still the first. I've been going slow, Emil, admittedly. I've been going really, really slow. Like, I've done every side quest that has come up and the whole lot. I've been taking my time going through it. I've been doing more fusions than I properly need to as well. So I've been just taking it slow and conny, and we're into the final area. I must admit, I'm on the neutral path, and I have been finding all of the characters unfucking bearable. Like, all of the human characters unbearable on the Conquest of Creation route. I think they're all schmucks. Though I will say, the funniest line is Owie turning around stating that I can't support you because you're being apathetic. You're not wanting to take over the throne, so I can't support you. And then one of the most apathetic bastards I've ever seen in a game turns around and runs away because I'm apathetic, which is absolutely hilarious levels of hypocrisy. Also, Gum, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Genuinely, I appreciate it. It's Mirrorbox, Mirbox. You can get them on Etsy and elements such as that. They're really, really cheap. You can get them for about 50 quid. You can get better versions of them as well for more money. But the actual website themselves is this one. But you can go and you can find them in all other spots as well. I haven't had any issues with them. There's a Discord community that'll help you as well if there's any actual problems with it. Steady. I find it very, very useful. Of course, you know, the other option is to get big, and hopefully eventually Elgato will sponsor you and they'll give you a stream deck. If Elgato wants to end up giving me a stream deck, I'll happily swap over to a stream deck, by the way, Elgato. I won't say no. I won't say no to swapping over. I was gonna say, all of these people are probably absorbing or nulling light. God, that's the second time it's directly killed Garrett McCullough. Garrett McCullough's shocking. To be fair, I suppose they have their increased elements and the whole lot, so it makes sense, but it is annoying that Garrett McCullough is just slightly weak to bloody light and is getting his ass handed to him as a result of it. When are you going live again yourself, by the way, Gum, if you don't mind me asking? I'll have to try and get a pop over to you and watch the stream at the next time. Yeah, which to be fair, considering some of the Elgato Stream Decks, the bigger versions of them can go up to 300 quid, is insane. But like, it's useful. I'm a fan of it, Steady, because like it has plugins for the likes of Streamer Bots, Spotify, Discord, elements such as that. Miss Sassy, my friend, is it all going good, grand, and delicious? If you haven't, my friends, please give the phenomenal Miss Sassy a follow as well. Even if she is a lazy biatch and won't go live, she is actually a good bit of crack and is always up for the fun whenever you end up having conversations with her. Even if she does love being sprayed on the back by Kaneki Ken.
The same way. I don't appreciate the love bite on the back of my back.
I mean, I'll give you a love bite in the back of your back. Yeah, baby, yeah.
You.
Sick of keep going over to OBS.
Oh my god, you did that!
I mean, to be fair, there are other options as well, Steady. There's a mobile app you can download. Bear with me 1 second.
Holy. Oh my.
It's very, very chunky.
I need a minute.
Okay? It's very, very chunky.
Jump scares. I don't think that was a good idea to put a jump scare.
It's very, very chunky and the whole lot, but you can get what's the name of it? I've deleted it. I think deck board. So you can get you have to pay money for it. It's about £5, but you can get something like this, Deck Board Pro for micropad for PC. It's very chunky. It's not as responsive as like a Mirror Box or Stream Deck, but you can buy the likes of them until you end up having the money to purchase something, and that'll end up giving you assistance for the time being as well, big man. So there are alternative options out there if your laziness is just too much for you. Of course, you can also end up setting up that if you want to coast anything, you can end up doing it by commands. So like you can end up setting up on your streamer bot that you go !XYZ and you'll use your command there and Bob's your Uncle Happy out, it works out for you. Instead of going over if you're ultra lazy. So like you've those options as well, my man. But whatever ends up suiting you. Do you know how to set up bots? I have a fair idea, yeah. An awful lot of it is easy enough. I'm currently using StreamerBot myself and have a couple of programs running within it that end up working for what I want. It depends on what you want the bot to do as well. So like, you know, it matters that way as well. But, you know, if you want to, give me a direct message on what exactly you want to do on your bot, and I might be able to give you a wee bit of assistance, or at least direction. But how is your day going anyway, Sassy? And by the way, don't joke about the fact that I love you. I always love you, my dear. I love you more than life itself. I love you so much that I almost love you more than my coffee. Almost. It's a difficult conversation, that though. My coffee holds a special place in my heart. For very obvious reasons, it's fucking coffee. You know, if you don't love your coffee, then, you know, something is wrong with you, and you deserve to look at your life, the universe, and everything. Ah, no! Well, that's a waste of a Magasuchi. Oh, never mind. So, not only did I waste the Magasuchi, I ended up being on big head mode because I am a fucking tit. If anyone turns around to you and says, is Craic an intelligent person? You can be honest to them and turn around and tell them the truth that I'm just fucking not. Well, thank you so much for telling me. And thank you so much for the hydrate, my friend. I am actually out of cordial, so I have my last bottle of cordial right here. So we're just drinking our last bit of cordial and enjoying that there until I go into town and buy more tongue twister. But my friends, if you haven't, give the awesome Skunky 4040 a follow as well. Jet and a Scholar, another fantastic individual, always up for the crack, always up for the gish. Give them a follow if you can do. Last playing Dead, or clip here from Dead Rising, where you're playing Frank. God, what's Frank's second name? Because it's not Underwood, that's House of Cards. It's not Castle, because that's Punisher. It's Frank. Do you want to help me, Skunky? What's the name of the main character of this series? It's Frank,
All right.
Oh, bollocks. Whatever. We'll call him Frank Photographer. Well, I'll tell you how well that he ended up grabbing you, so... He actually is a good character. It's just a shame that I don't remember his name. '81. Nice. Myriad Slashes. 5 physical attacks to 1 foe. To be honest, it's actually a very, very, very good move. Is it worth it? Probably not, to be honest. But it is a very good physical move. I mean, the fact that this always crits is insanely useful if we wanted the crits on ourselves. But I think you do have to take the Myriad Slashes. In other games, Myriad Slashes is busted. It's just not as strong in this game as in others. Also, thank you for using the emotes. They pop up on the stream and the whole lot, and it makes me know that you actually enjoy them. We do have to do more works on our emotes in the near future to end up getting better ones and stuff like that, but thank you so much for using them. But how is your day treating you today, Skunky? Are you doing anything good, grand, and delicious? Have you anything exciting planned for the rest of the day? Angry Craic is best Craic. Or some like to say. Okay, so we're going to make a fusion now. We have a lot of fusion materials at the moment that are not unuseful, but not useful. I'm not reading the whole thing again, Gum, but thank you so much for the refresh. In Dogda's case, we want the Null Fizz. In Odin's case, we can use them if we want to. In Demeter's case, there's the Null Force and the High Heal that we probably want. Null Force we already have given out. In your case, it's just a useful move. You're our main healer. In your case, it would be... You're definitely a... I don't even know what we do with you, to be honest, as our user. I mean, you're probably a new healer, new buffer, because of the amount of MP you have, so you're probably a Debilitate Luster Candy merchant that has the healing capabilities as well. The Megalomania charge effect can stay in place. So in general... in general, the one we probably want to fuse you with, even though we don't, is Lock. Because by fusing you with Lock, we can give you Boon Boost. You have the Meteoramon, and you don't have any weaknesses. So... it probably is Lock that we use. So we go Luster Candy, Debilitate, Boon Boost, and Endure, even though we want to give you Enduring Soul. We don't have any of the other resistances there, but we do this and fuse you. Oh, God damn it! So we got a Hair of Inaba. The interesting thing with the Hair of Inaba is you actually can't fuse the hair of Inaba without it being a fusion accident. It's the reason why it looks so patched up, because Yumas, U-M-A, demons, I don't know what it actually stands for, but they're demons that must be brought together via attach work. So you have to actually attach them together for them to work. It's actually kind of fascinating the way that it ends up working. We won't be using the hair of Inaba, but it's very, very funny that we got it. Now it has all of its own resistances here. When the user and a Kenshin demon are in the active party, reduce the MP cost of all healing and support skills. In theory, useful, but not in this case. Whereas, well, give it all of its resist crap, even though we're not going to be using any of its resist crap. And just do that. You're not getting your wind bust, my friend. So that's the hair of Inaba created. That's hilarious. Can we fuse the hair of Inaba into anything? I bloody doubt it. I mean, we could go up the tether. We can make it into a Fenrir. How have we never fused Servasti? Huh. I could have sworn we had fused Servasti. Well, Fenrir... Yeah, that's what I thought. I think we just get rid of the hair. I think we literally just get rid of the hair. Yeah. And then try our summoning again. Wrong one, Craic. World of Shadows. And we'll make that fusion one more time. It's going to cost us a lot more money this time. Minnie! What's a crack-a-lackin', my dear? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you? I hope that the crack is treating you nicely. I hope it's going good, grand, and phenomenal, my friend. If you haven't, everyone... Oops, done the wrong one. If you haven't, my friends, give Minnie a follow as well. Absolute fantastic individual, always up for the crack, always up for the gish. Give them a follow if you can do. Even if the lazy bastardo hasn't streamed in a while, we need to end up giving them a follow. I mean, everyone ends up enjoying the Mini when I'm around. Haha, it's Gucci, but I need more sleep. Well, then go and get more sleep. Listen to my tranquil voice. It will put you to sleep. Oh my god, my mush. No! What do you mean you're mush? You have a pretty face. I mean, it's everything around the face that's the problem, but you have a pretty face. Do I need to run away now? I probably need to run away now, don't I?
Is this demon to your liking?
Okay, I don't think we've failed on this one. Okay, good. So, Marakaran, I mean, we'll give it to it. Imagine another rabbit. It would have been hilarious if we gotten the hair of Inaba again, I must admit. It would have genuinely been funny as hell if we had gotten the hair of Inaba again. Now, we do need to give you one last skill, and then I'm going to go on a bit of a hunt, my friends. So we're going to give you Megalodon, this. Ironically, we just gave you them, but you're not going to end up having either of them. So we're going to do this. Boon Boost, Great Mana Soul, and Enduring Soul. And that is what we're going to end up boosting ourselves up as. Now, we'll continue this on after the advertisement continues on, my friends. Because we wait for the advertisements where we can to give people some love. It is absolutely hilarious that all 3 of my pop-ups happened at the same time to just inundate you with horseshit information. I don't even know if they're actually worth consistently posting out, but hey, it's something interesting. A potato, a skunky, don't be so mean to yourself. If anything, you're a kumquat. You don't have to be a potato, you're a kumquat, if anything. I was just looking at Pizza Party there for a minute to see who's live, and my stream pick at the moment is literally just my big ass ugly head looking at Minnie. So it's actually quite hilarious. Like, it's literally just me in the corner there with my big ass ugly head just looking at her clip, which is fucking hilarious. I mean, what an indictment to let people end up coming to my stream. I mean, we have to use the pretty face in order to use attraction. We're certainly not going to use my ugly mug to do it. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm just starting 1 or 2 quick bits here, my friends. Okay, cool. So that's sorted there. We're back from the advertisements, and we'll see. I'm a potato by the day and a girl by the night. You're a girl, Minnie? I never understood. I never thought. I just thought you were a goddess. I thought you were omnipotent. I didn't realize that you actually had a gender or anything like that. This is news to me. It's a pleasure to know. Okay, anyways, enough of my horseshit. What actually else are we doing here? So, I suppose we do have my Ogami type here, which has the luster candy and the debilitate that we can use. We've obviously used this one for the for that, and then in theory we can end up using this for the Mi Patra and the Midoran. So I mean, I am a potato 90% of the time. Woo! Sorry. And for all of your ears that have been royally fucked by that sneeze, I apologize beyond belief. I mean, screw it. we're going to run and get the Ogami types anyway, so we're as well just give her the Luster Candy to Kaja and the Resist here anyways. And we'll just go and run and get both of them. Since we're running to get both of them anyway, we're going to do it. By the way, Emil, this is one of the reasons why it's taking so long, because I'm a schmuck who keeps doing this shit. If we have the essences, we're as well use them, and especially the Ogami ones that are fairly good, that respawn, let's just get them while they're respawning. Also, we need to show off Tessa. We need to give Tessa a run. Like, it's just mean if Tessa isn't having her wheels oiled, you know? We're just being cruel to Tessa if we don't end up getting her out for a run, you know? Ooh, bollocks, we almost ended up running off. But yeah, I suppose that's the case there. Are you playing anything in the near future, Skunky, yourself? Or anyone else? Is anyone playing anything new? I do actually plan relatively soon to go and watch the Odyssey. I still haven't actually bothered my ass to go and watch it yet. Ooh, Katie, what are you planning on playing? Let us know. Whatever it is you plan on playing, I hope it's good, grand, and delicious. I think the next big thing I am going to end up doing is... I'm actually not sure. The Lego Batman DLC next. Interesting. What did they do for the DLC in that game? If you don't mind me asking, because I know the most part of Lego Batman was they were going through the story of the movies up until the Batman. So, like, what are they actually adding to the DLC this time? Is it good, the Batman game? Oh, it's very good. Joker and Harley, like, playing them. That's interesting. That's actually very, very interesting. That's a very interesting addition to the game, to end up having them as playable characters. I mean, do you own it? Do you own it and just haven't given it a try, or is this a situation of you just haven't given it a try? Because the Lego Batman games in general are a very good representation of Lego, but the actual Lego Batman game that came out there recently is the closest thing to an Arkham game that we have since Arkham Knight, which is slightly unfortunate, but hey, you know, it still looks like an awesome game, and that's the way to end up going about it. Playing Dying Light and Resident Evil 5. 5? Damn, Skunky. How are you finding 5? Because 5 is kind of the what do you call it? The black sheep of the family. 5 is the one that isn't particularly liked. So how are you finding 5? I was going to buy it, but not 100% sure about it. The Lego Batman game. It's like, if that's the type of, if you don't mind spending the money on it, and that's the type of game that you like the Arkham type games. I don't own it, but I've watched it and I've seen people play it. It's a very good game. It's worth the money that they've put into it for the content that's in it. The one problem with the game, if you want to call this as a problem, the one problem with the game is that they have, for a Lego game, its usage requirements are stupidly high. Like, everyone is at that stage at the moment now. There's no games that are being nice on a motherboard. That game in particular is probably being bonkersly mean on graphics cards and stuff like that. For what it is, it has no right being as graphically intensive as it is. But in general, there's nothing wrong with it. And Katie would end up knowing more than me. Although I'm very curious what they're going to do with the Joker to make it interesting. Oh my god. We literally just met our own Anat. Just got a new 10,000 PC, so I'd like to push it. Happy out on that one if you ended up spending that much on your PC. You'll definitely be able to push it with, well, it won't push it that much. It'll push it, but it won't push it that much. Like, if you want to push your PC, if you want to test your PC to see how strong it is, the actual best way of testing your PC is always and ever to just go max stats on Crysis 2. Even nowadays, still going max stats on Crysis 2 is the way to test a PC. As daft as that sounds. i9, 32 gigabytes of RAM, graphics card G1080, 2 gigabytes of storage. I mean, the only problem with that is you might need more storage, but that's a very good machine. Yeah, Cyberpunk isn't a bad way of doing it now as well, Katie. Cyberpunk is a good way of showcasing how strong a PC is now as well, to be fair. Especially with some of the mods you can end up putting into it. But like, if you're willing to mod yourself up, any game is good for that. Like, Watch Dogs modded to the gills is an interesting way of seeing how strong your machine is too. Because Watch Dog, modded up to the gills makes it look like it did in the E3 trailer, and that's fascinating to look at. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Well, Jay, my friend, what's a crack-a-lackin'? Is it all going good, grand, and delicious with you? My apologies, I just need to step away there for a second. I'll be here lurking, Crack. Gotta get on tidy in the house. Hopefully I manage to catch you later on. Love your vibes, dog, and love Fat Rips guys for me. Well, not too bad, my friends. If you haven't Give Jay Customs a follow as well. A gent and a scholar and a fantastic streamer, always up for the crack. Last time I was in there, he was playing Dead by Daylight, and that was an absolutely fantastic experience watching him do that. So if you can do, give him a follow. Because why not? Why not share the love where we can do, my friends? And thank you so much for the check-in, my friend. Pleasure to have you in that way as well. But yes, sorry. But yes, all is good, grand and delicious. Interesting. I don't remember doing that. Well, you must have at some point. But hey, doesn't really matter anyway. Let me check actually. Settings, groups, because that might be an interesting problem. Okay, so that's an interesting problem. You're after finding a bug for me, Grammy. So thank you so much for that. I have to fix it at some point in time anyway, but there's an interesting little bug that's happening there. Because there was no spaces, it didn't find the exclamation point, and I'm not sure why. So I'm going to have to look at that and try and figure out why that bug is happening, but I'll add you manually just to make sure that you're there for the future. So it was 1 tree, which is club, and 6, which is shark. And then Skunky's after doing it as well. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, so yeah, I need to fix all of these at some point in time and figure out why it's not adding them correctly. But I'm also not using the goddamn check-ins yet. The only reason why they're there is because it writes... No, do not apologize. I love when this ends up being found out because now I know there's something to fix. It's better to know that something is wrong so that I can fix it than not know and it be broken when someone else comes around, you know? I'm also not really using it at the moment because the whole point of that there is to have a list of people for Discord so that I can just easily end up giving out, you know, appreciations and gratitudes, but I've been a lazy ass and haven't bothered my ass doing it, you know? So in the future, I'm going to have to actually, you know, take the finger out of my ass and actually start congratulating you schmucks for coming into the chats. Ain't I so nice? Ain't I so nice? Mickey Dolan, Deathbound, you're still alive. And it's now my turn. Beautiful. So, let's get in and do some demiurge. Okay. And we check you. Sorry, a couple things happening in the background here as well, so we're just sorting them out. What a waste. Okay, cool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we have that done now. We can do this to just do a crap ton of damage, get them out of the way. We can now do the Fang Breaker to do a tiny bit more damage. The Gunyear, which will do pierce and massive damage, so we're just going to probably do nigh on 1,000, yes. Then we're just going to attack with you, and we're going to win with the Rat Tempest. Beautiful. I will say it's fascinating that every single enemy that we're fighting here is giving us their essence.
Welcome.
That's just giving you the essence so that you can end up using it straight away. It's interesting. I don't know how to feel about it, but it's interesting. Boon.ex here, which is fascinating. Beelzebub, it'll be beautiful when we get this big boy. Oh, they've nerfed Death Flies. Oh. My friends, if you haven't given him a follow beforehand, please do so now. Come in here, like his name ends up suggesting he is indeed great. Please, my friends, go over and give Sizz the Great a follow. A gent and a scholar. Fantastic streamer in his own right as well. Please, give him a follow if you can do. God, I hate that they nerfed that skill. Oh, no bother. Don't be tanking. It's the least I can do. Sure, you deserve it, big man. It's a pleasure to have you in. How has your day been treating you? I hope it has been good, grand, and delicious, my friend. Has the crack been 90? And Money, thank you so much for confirming the lurk. I hope that you've been doing well as well, my friend. We're just here now doing a nice little save and continuing on up, and we'll see. It's looking like we're getting to the point. You can hear some argument at the top of the stairs, okay? So it's looking like we're actually doing a fight now. Okie dokie. So I think we're going to... We don't want to cheese the fights if we can help it. So I think we're going to go with this element here, and then we'll see what ends up happening. Working hump day, at least. Well, hump day is the best day, so you might as well work it while you're at it. To hump is to work. So you know yourself, just continue with the crack and see how she cooks. Okay, so what are we getting here? Which fight is coming up first? So these two schmucks have already lost. They've lost to this schmuck, nice to know. Why does he have the leg up? Oh my god, he even has the leg up on his trousers. But I love how she's acting sexy even in defeat.
Do you really think this will be enough to stop me?
The very reason
What are you called now, by the way, since we don't know? Since you're not Abdiel, what the hell is your name now? You haven't told us what your name is yet. Also, Senior Benny, it is a pleasure to have you in. How is it going? Is it all good, grand, and delicious? I'll give you a shout out in a minute. Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I'm glad that you're enjoying the crack, my friend. That's what we just end up doing here, trying to have fun, trying to enjoy ourselves, and just continuing on. You know yourself.
Future is in our hands.
I'm not awake yet. Well, my voice will definitely help you wake up.
It's time we end this. Dazai, lend me your power.
What, are you fusing together now? Apparently not. Oh, they are! Yay! What's gonna happen? They're fusing together. What's gonna happen here?
Fort Archer. Yeah, I don't remember that game, but...
Yeah, I was waiting for the cutscene to finish, Senior Duck, before I did it. So that we could actually see the cutscene. But thank you so much for doing it for me, big man.
Just let it go.
Thankfully, I can just click out of the game and it pauses. But yes.
Each piece of wind
is this an action Chinaman thing?
Right? So this is 3. So if I go 1, 2, 3...
So my friends, if you haven't given Sir Benekage a follow, by the way, he's a gent and a scholar, and much like myself, as you can see here with Action Chinaman, is a individual that knows the difference between being a pervert and a connoisseur. You've also figured out how to get a perfect shot every time, haven't you, my man? You've gamed the system.
So, hone it in, right? Hone it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it go.
Nothing wrong with gaming the system when you know how to do it, I suppose. What do you get for doing it, by the way? For getting 100% every time? Or does anything special happen for you getting 100% every time? Also, will you be getting Halo Combat Evolved? I know yourself, Bobby, and Skull have been playing the Halo series. Are you getting Combat Evolved when it ends up coming out? As long as you don't get caught, at least. I've missed the thread of what you mean by that, Sis. As long as you don't get caught, but yeah. Master Chief Collection is enough for me. Well then, happy out. Whatever's enough is enough. Happy out into that one. It does look like a great remake, to be fair, though. Oh, so the two of them have killed... Oh, no. Huh. They know what they're at with these camera angles.
So this is the power of the Nahobino.
The fuck do you mean? You faced us a number of times and we've walloped your ass 10 shades to shit. I got a BRB. I need to collect my watch streaks and around a few streaks. No bother, my friend. Whilst you're at it, just remember I have been Stupid Sexy Crack. Schlong the Fool, and as always, my friend, Pogue Mahone. Oh, Yagumo's dying.
From now on, you're free to act of your own accord.
The poor man.
So you've come.
If only we actually got to know you a bit more, and we didn't have maybe 20 minutes of cutscenes with you.
But it seems this is as far as I go.
Oh.
Tell me, boy, have you any consideration for humanity? If so, might you bear this burden? Succeed where we failed?
Interesting question.
Cease your begging. It's pitiful. It's clear I've lost. And I was always meant to.
I like that, to be fair. That he's standing by his gumption, his convictions.
I may not have created my ideal world.
That's how you should end up doing life. Try your best to live how you're happy with your ideals, and die with your principles. I think that's how life should be. Yes, this is great. Gaming the system is always good as long as you don't get caught in life. I mean, fair enough. Although you can game the system in life as well, to be fair. It's known as robbing Peter to pay Paul. Oh, she pissed off. Ooh, are we getting a sword? I miss you. I feel like I need more morning quickies. Well, can I be included in your morning quickies, Sis? I mean, you have to share them. Sleepy, is it okay if I join you for the morning quickie? Ooh, what's this? Oh, so this is what they turned into.
Ah, the proto-fiend who shattered God's natural order.
Oh my god, the size of those jugs.
Your presence in the Empyrean can mean only one thing.
That is something.
To recreate the world.
I know Preston was in town. He left this morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning.
However, your ambition ends here. God's order must be preserved.
I wish we had gotten to see what the name of Abdiel's second form was. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a fight with Abdiel's second form. Though, to be honest, I don't mind facing this enemy because it looks cool, this Abdiel. Even if it is weird that every other Nahobino is going to look like a freakish monstrosity, whereas ours just looks like a human. But hey, what can you do? Although I do love that it says that it's an Nahobino type. It's been since Saturday I'm having withdrawals. Well, as I said, Sleepy, I'll happily end up making sure that your withdrawal symptoms have been lapsed. Just, you know, tell me when and where. Agami is just more modest with the Nahobino design. That could be the truth, Emil. That could be what it is there. He just doesn't want to show off. Where'd the snake lady go? Good question, actually. I think she just pissed off randomly. Yeah, you might be getting jealous of me, Sis. I'm trying to rob your fire. Let's try the fire. Yep. Nice to know. She absorbs fire. Hope she's an ally. I know I confuse her later on. Whether or not she's an ally is a different kettle of fish. But I know I confuse her later on. Is there a need to... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do the debilitate. And then heal. Megaton press. You've missed. Wow! Okay, I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. I can't beat that Irish accent. But this Irish accent can beat you, my lad.
Let's go.
That was a horrible, horrible, horrible joke. Also, while the advertisements goes ahead, we want to end up having a delay, so we'll just wait for it to end up finishing and then we'll continue on. Yeah, what was your favorite thing about Preston, if you don't mind me asking? At some point, we might end up searching or setting up a CraicAttackCentral store. I'm not big enough yet to warrant the cost of setting one up, sadly. But we'll see, maybe in the future. We might do one in the future if it ends up being worth it. But it's good to hear that it was a good trip, my Sleepy. Was that your first time to Preston? Or have you been down there before? Disneyland Monday, he was in heaven. Happy out. Back for 5 hours. I don't know if I'll be live 5 hours now. We'll see how long I'm live when it ends up coming down to it, but the Craic will be 90 anyways. How are you doing, Jay? I hope that the Craic is treating you 90. I hope that it's good, grand and delicious. Have you been playing much Dead or Alive the last wee while? I was being selfish. I hope it was a good visit for you. It was our first time IRL. Hey, at least you enjoyed yourselves. Like, that's all that you can ask for at the end of the day, is to try and enjoy yourselves and see how it goes if you're meeting. Or doing anything. Just, you know, Craic's 90 that way. Or at least try to make it 90, you know? Yep. Pleasure to have you back from the ads, my friend. We're back here. We're going to continue on with this fight for the moment time. But yeah, what have you been up to yourself, Jay? Have you been playing anything? Have you been doing anything exciting? Are you still doing Dead or Alive? Not Dead or Alive. Dead by Daylight? How's the Craic been treating you, my friend? Really? Huh. What, I'm still in them, I got gripped. Not sure what you mean by that, but hey. Whatever works, works. I was afraid of that. Balls of Hydraria. Debilitate. Pass. Don't know if you've seen, but my PC gave up the dust, so I've not been on in a while. Oh yeah, you did say that. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, big man. Yeah, I remember you coming in here stating that your PC ended up going bad. Yeah, I hope it ends up getting resolved soon enough, and that there isn't too much issues with it. So far, so good. And again, the sun. Sorry, USA term gypped means getting robbed. Ah, okay, interesting. Nice to know. I like to hear about colloquialisms such as that and what they end up meaning. Played Fortnite with the missus last night, but debating on going back to a light stream. I mean, whatever ends up suiting it for yourself is the way to go about it, big man. So long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. If you're able to get some enjoyment out of it, that's genuinely all that matters. You know, so that's the way to end up going about it. If you think your PC or laptop or whatever you're using at the moment can handle it, then you should do. Ooh, depraved arm. Ooh. Interesting. That's a nice little bloody move. Interesting. Although, how did she die? It must be a fire move that pierces. I mean, kind of better hot in the middays. Hope you're smashing it off better. Had a wobble, but getting there. I mean, that's all you can end up doing at the moment, is just trying yourself, having good times, and seeing what ends up happening. I forgot about all our slang can be confusing. Well, slang anywhere is confusing if you don't know it. It's just a matter of learning it and figuring out what the hell you're actually doing with your slang, you know? So, like, the amount of people that don't know what crack ends up meaning and come back to me wondering what the hell I'm on about is insane. Also, we're going to lose this fight.
Your turn. Go.
We haven't set ourselves up well enough for this fight. Which is annoying, but, you know, fine, I suppose. I've said a few things before. Yeah. Yeah, Actually, unfortunately, my friends, it's annoying that it's mid-fight, but we're in a losing battle on this fight anyways. I haven't set myself up well enough. I actually need to end up raiding out now. I have a couple of things that I need to end up doing, so we're going to end up leaving it there, and the next time we'll come back and we'll do this fight again. My apologies about that, my friends. It's just stuff. So, we'll leave her there for now, and we'll see who we can send you off to. I suppose... You know what, screw it. I'll send you off to Kitty Wub Dubs. They're playing High Life 2 at the moment, so it should be a bit of crack, so we'll see what ends up happening. Again, I might be live tomorrow. We'll see how things end up going. But until then, my friends, thank you all so much. If you can send this message over for the Gish and the Crack. It's unfortunate I need to finish up so abruptly like that, but we just need to end up doing it. So until next time, my friends, it has been a pleasure talking to you. I have been Stupid Sexy Crack. Thank you all so much for coming in. You have made me feel like this for the entirety of the time that I have been live. Shlongafo, my friends, and as always, Pog Mahone. Until next time, adios.